videos, and everybody makes a big thing about how long it takes for having fun, RVing full time, van living, car living, motorhome, fifth wheels, and so on. Well, the thing is, you need to be prepared before you even decide to sell your house, like a lot of people are doing, because they're watching this video and they think they're going to go out there and they're going to have a good old time doing whatever, living whatever. Well, a lot of those things are false. So let's start from the start, and this is going to be a series of videos I'm going to be putting through once a week to give you some ins and outs of it, and you make your decision if you still want to do it or not. We decided to travel. That's why we bought an RV, and we sold our property and everything, and we're living full time because we like it. We tried it out before. We're actually ex-campers, and we have no complaints at all, other than minor ones. You're going to have two of you live together. You're going to have your disagreements on and off. But anyway, first thing I would recommend is you go out, buy some cheap camping stuff. Borrow it, go to secondhand stores, buy it over there, get a sleeping bag, a cheap stove, whatever, and then on a weekend, turn your tablets off, your phones off, your computers off, go out there with your pots and pans and coffee. I would recommend you keep your food in the refrigerator, and then that way it needs to be cold so you don't have to mess around with ice and everything. But you have everything, all your other food stays out there that won't spoil. You keep it out there and you try it for a weekend. So after you do it for the weekend, think about it for a whole week, 2 weeks, or whatever. And then if they say you want to progress, I would recommend doing the same stuff, except this time is you get a cooler. You go out to state park, city park, camping area, whatever you feel comfortable with. Make sure for your perishable goods like meats and stuff, you have plenty of ice, or you're close to a store where you can go get ice. Then see how everything on that situation goes, and then you sit there and think about it again, and you have to talk with your partner or whoever they are, with your kids or whatever, and see how you enjoy it. Now, people I see them when they say how happy they are living in the car. Well, lock yourself in the bathroom for about 4 hours with a glass of water so you can be hydrated, and see how you enjoy it. Basically, most of your bathrooms in the houses, unless you got a real old one, is about the size of a car. First of all, they start out the good and happy. You watch their videos, watch their face reactions. Down through time, you'll see they start frowning more and more. Now, you got your van people. They got a little bit more room. Well, a lot of those van people have to spend the money to make them livable. They're doing their van builds. Well, those van builds, first of all, if you buy a piece of clunker, you're going to be breaking down. I see them all over the road where they were breaking down and didn't know how to fix it. I had an RV. I'm an ex-mechanic. I happen to be in the great state of Illinois, and I went to a couple of places, and I kept telling them I want a fuel pump because I was having a fuel pump problem, but they wouldn't listen. They wanted to be mechanics. I have over 40-something years, and I know the problems. It cost me over $800 because they get your car, they won't give it back, and they're doing everything that I already knew what to do. That's when you're going to start getting ripped off. I don't care if it's an RV, car, or a van. Then you start putting all this stuff into those vehicles. They get expensive. Black tanks, gray tanks, water tanks, they're going to start getting expensive. So you better start adding up. Sometimes it's beneficial if you buy a used Class C or a V. At least you have a little bit more room. Yes, they do for the gas, but you don't want to buy one too old. You buy something too old, there's going to be restrictions on you. That means you're going to have to go to BLM land. Some parks, even state parks, will not let you go in if your vehicle's over 15 years old. So you have to do that. Parking lots, you won't like Walmart. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I just use it for example. They're shutting them down. They're not allowing you to stay there since the virus. So, you're doing everything you can, and then you vend your bus bills. You add all that stuff up. It gets expensive. Oh, sure, people do it for you, but how good are they? I hear people, I've seen people, they're talking about people getting stuff done, and a lot of the stuff are shabby. A lot of these guys, they want to make a video, post it on YouTube, so they can make money. And they don't care how the job goes. They audit a lot of that video. If they do a screw up, instead of going back and straighten it out, what they'll do is they'll edit the video, and you think you're doing a great job. So you go down the road, and you have a problem. So that's the downside of a lot of the stuff to do that. Like I was saying, if your vehicle's too old, you're going to have a heck of a time trying to find a mechanic, find a lot of parts, and a lot of places you can't find parts, and you have to go to junkyard, and then some of those parts don't, either they last or they don't last. And when I was traveling and stuff in the gas station, people had some old vans, they had some old RVs, Class C's, Class A's, cars. They were what they call their caravans, which they can call it whatever they want. The other thing that frustrates me is people calling themselves a rig. If you don't have an 18-wheeler, you don't have a rig. Either you got a fifth wheel, a trailer, a Class A or a Class C motorhomes, or recreation vehicles. You don't have a rig. So I wish these people could tell you this. So you're going to come up and do more research. Like camping. We went camping. Everything is fine. It was 2 weeks old. The guy posted a video. So I figured maybe a week. Well, we went in there. You need a four-wheel drive. We got in so far, then the road was so rough, I had a heck of a time trying to back out of there and try to find a place so I could turn around. So I ended up going over a quarter of a mile in reverse, driving a Class A motorhome. Some people take their cars in there. All of a sudden, they get it in there. And one of my other videos that I got, I was showing how bad the ruts are on the road, because it was after rain, there was already RVs, and when they go to leave, they're going to have nothing but problems. So let them tell you this, and you'll watch the videos. That's why you see those videos getting their shackles, your shocks, your underneath messed up, people getting their levelers hit on the big RVs. So before you decide what you're going to do a bunch of research. A lot of the places you can camp, they just want to allow you to because of your vehicle. Then you ain't got a place except stealth camping. That's a lie. How can it be stealth when everybody goes down the road and they know exactly who it is. So I'm going to end this video right now, and I'll find something else to talk about it next time. You all have a good time and enjoy this video. Thank you very much. See y'all later. Bye.